So today's day 15 of our 28-day project, and I'm going to start off by using some of the liquid charcoal from Schmincke in the Peach Stone Black, and we're going to try some granulation medium. I've tried this before. Didn't really have much luck, so we're going to see if we can, how it works with the charcoal. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with some indigo. See what we can get from here. I'm going to bring it down quite a bit. Maybe add a little bit more water up here. Let's make some marks with our knife. Put some marks through here. I'm going to add a bit more blue to that, so we can really bring out those lines that we just made. It's a big sky today. I'm going to come back in with a towel and just sort of dab some of that up. There we go. Let's come in with a bit of the umber color from Schmincke. I've been liking how these look without putting in distinct horizon lines. A little bit more natural sort of lines going through here. Let's come in with a color shaper. Make some sort of these marks through here. Just to give it a little bit of texture, I think. I like what's going on there. I might add just a little bit more. Okay, maybe that was too much. I don't know. We'll have to see how it dries. I think it'll be fine. I like the blue, but then I kind of like the yellow. Let's add in, let me grab a different brush. I want to add in some, just a bit of this burnt orange color. Just a little bit through here. And maybe a little bit of it through here. We're going to see how this plays out. Like, I'm going to put more lines in here because I like lines. Oh, I think there's a little bit of black on there. I don't hate it. I think it works. I'm going to take some of this out. Okay, let's let this dry, and then we'll come back and see what we can do with the granulation medium. Okay, so I've mixed up quite a bit of that peach stone, and I'm just gonna put it in here. We're gonna see what happens. See if it does anything. I've not had good luck with this. I really want it to work, but I just haven't really had a lot of luck with using it. I don't know if I'm using it wrong. I've seen other people use it, and maybe it's just that I'm expecting too much from the granulation. Like maybe it's just supposed to be a bit watery and not as dramatic as I think it should be. That doesn't really look like it's doing much. Let's tap a little bit more in. I mean, we could always just add some charcoal on top of it, which we'll probably do anyway. just wanted to see how it was going to play. I have seen some people do like, oh, it's kind of working. Let's take a little pipette. Let's see what happens if we just drop it in on top of the color. Ooh, that's kind of doing something. That's really fun. It might need a bit more of the black, maybe, like pure color. I wonder how the granulation medium would work with like charcoal pencils. I'm going to try that. Let's just put a little bit down here. That's a lot of granulation medium. Okay, we're going to have to let this dry like naturally, I think. And just sort of let it do its thing. So I just spilled water all over my table. I've got a little bit of this Daler-Rowney sepia ink. And I thought, I've used this before, excuse me, with a granulating medium. I'm just going to put a thin line of it through here. Yeah, this ink bottle is like, there's barely any in there. I need to get another bottle of it. It's like my favorite color of ink. Okay. This granulating medium and use it with this ink. Ooh, that's pretty. I like what we got going on here. Put a little bit more over it. See how it works. Okay, let's pause for a minute and we'll come back. Okay, it's still drying, but I'm going to mix up a little bit of this umber with the black because I kind of want to put another like bit through here. I like that. So we can keep working on what we've got going on here. Let's put some of that down here as well. I kind of like these little squiggly lines we got going on down here. Let's add another little bit of this through here. Come in with the color shaper a little bit and just kind of push that up. Make a better line. It's a little too perfect. I like the marks I can make with the color shaper and the watercolor. I know it's not for everybody. Like, a lot of people don't like texture. I like a lot of texture in my work. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try another. So somebody else doing this when they're adding in another layer on top of an already complete layer. Just putting down a layer of water and then coming back in with the color. So we're going to use some more of this blue. So you're basically working back wet on wet. Wasn't really grooving on what this was doing here, but I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more dark. Let's come in with even more color, I think. Like just right through here. This is going to give us, hopefully, oh, that's really pretty. I discovered something. I'm not a good wet on wet painter. Like, I'm not maybe patient enough for it. I don't know. But I like that. I like what's going on there. Very dramatic. Does it need to be more dramatic? We can make it more dramatic, I think. What do you think? It always needs more drama. Okay. Okay, I'm just coming back in with the color shaper a little bit. Kind of move some of this paint around. Create a little bit more texture through here. I don't like that line that's right there. So we're just kind of re-wetting and moving around some paint a little bit. Okay. Come in with a little bit of that umber color. Gonna make some marks through here. Okay, I want to bring it just down into here a little bit. Just kind of break up the shape because it felt a little bulky. Scrape a little palette knife in there. Bottom part's almost dry. So then we can decide what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna put some charcoal over, but maybe not with, maybe I've got enough, maybe not with the sandpaper today. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna put a little bit of the purple charcoal through here, just because I feel like it needs a little bit more color. Because that looks pretty cool. Kind of works with the granulation coming through here. Almost gives it more of a rock formation. I like that. Let's go ahead and put some of this color through here into our, just sort of scrub it in there. Let's come in with a little bit of this yellow sand color. Just kind of coming across there. Put a little bit down here. Just kind of trying to bring the piece together now. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of this blue. I'm gonna keep adding it until it does what I want it to do. I don't know if it's gonna stay that blue. Okay, so we're gonna add in some marks. I think just add a few over here. This is oil pastel on deli paper. One of my favorite ways to add lines and textures to work. I kind of just wanted to bring that through. And I kind of want to do some marks coming through there. There's my skewer. Oh, I'm sure I'm over my 10 minutes. I keep forgetting to turn the timer on, but that's all right. It says we have 2 minutes left, which seems like a lot because we've been doing a lot. So I like these lines coming through here. Put one coming through here. Ooh, that's a good line. Let's bring it down a little bit. And I think I want to put some marks through here. Oh, I like those. I don't want too many. I want just enough. I think that looks good. Kind of feels like the, sort of give it some movement through here. I feel like I might be done. I might want to add a little bit more of that purple. Okay, I got this a little wet over here. I'm just going to add in just a little bit of the lavender color through there. Let's make sure it's, there we go. Okay, I think I'm done. Okay, final thoughts. I really like the ink with the granulating medium. I love that black, but it just didn't, it wasn't really doing what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to do this, but it's obvious that that's not going to happen. But that's okay, because I think it makes a nice background, like a nice shape still. And it was nice to add in these other colors on top. I like how the blue kind of circulars around in these little spots. And I've got the yellows kind of bringing you back through this way. I really like this area down here, sort of like a little, it's like a little web of line work that's going really cool. Yeah, overall, very happy. Like how it just sort of, you know, comes into the sky. I maybe wanted to bring, probably should have brought that down just a little bit through there. That shape feels awkward to me, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I could easily just put some more paint on there and make that a different shape. And I think it might change the whole thing. I mean, since we're here, let's just put a little bit. Okay, I think that actually, yeah, I like that much better. Okay, so I can, it was really bugging me. So, yeah. Oh, I don't want it to be, there we go. Okay, I'll stop fencing now. Now I think it works. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. That line, that white was nice, but it was too, the shape was bad. It was just a bad shape. Okay, so that's fixed. Yay. But overall, I really like it. I think it works. It's got a lot of energy. It's got some push and pull. There's lots of lines and textures and shapes and all the things that I love about working on paper. I do like this watercolor, or the ink with the medium, the granulating medium. So I might have to get some more ink and like maybe, they made this really cool antelope color that I love. I'll definitely use some more sepia and maybe some Payne's Gray, because, you know, Payne's Gray is like my favorite color ever. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching all these videos and keeping up with the challenge. I love that some of you are actually doing and adding some of these techniques to your work. I think that's really amazing. Hopefully someday we'll be able to share with each other in the comments on the post. But until that time, I will see you tomorrow for day 16. Thanks so much. Bye.